Elements comes with automatic support for building websites in light and dark mode. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to get that set up. Now, by default, light and dark mode is on. And we can see here the sun icon. This represents light mode. And if I click the moon, we're now in dark mode. And you can see the background color down here changes to represent that. Now, this is automatically set up. So if we want to change the colors in dark mode, we just have to click on the moon icon and change the color. So I've got the container selected here and I want this to be a darker color in dark mode. So I'm going to select that. And now when I go back and forth, you can see light mode, we have the light blue, dark mode, we have the dark blue. Next, I want to change the text color. Now, anything I change in light mode will be, if I haven't changed it in dark mode, it will be pushed across to dark mode as well. So if I just change this to a darker blue here, you can see it's a darker blue in dark mode. So it's the same because we haven't changed it in dark mode. Once you change a color in dark mode, it overrides the color in light mode. So here I'm going to make this a light blue, go back to light mode, and you can see it's kept that color. So let's get things looking how we want in light mode. So I'm going to set a light background and I want this text to be dark blue, and we'll do the same for this. We'll make this dark blue as well. So this is looking nice. And now let's go to dark mode to set the colors over there. So we've got our light color here and I want to lighten this up. Great. So now I can flip back between these two and you can see the colors changing. Now I can change the palette completely in here, so I can go for a purple color, and when I go over to dark mode you can see it's keeping that dark blue that we selected before. And the same for the text here, we can easily switch this over to a purple, go to dark mode, and it keeps that. So this is a really nice way to work, and you can make sure your website looks great on both light and dark mode. Now, if you don't want to support dark mode on your website, you can do that in the project settings. We can just switch off allow dark mode. And when I do this, the two icons will disappear and I go to light mode. So when I publish this site, there will be no dark mode. It will just be one single unified look on both light and dark systems. So let's switch that back on for now. Now, all my pages have a light and dark color background, and we can configure this in the Theme Studio. So here we're using a theme, and when I change themes, the background color changes and my brand and accent color changes, obviously. But we can configure the page color for the overall look in here. We can set a custom background color. Now in light mode, we're just using the theme color, and obviously dark mode as well, we're using the theme color for the background, but we can override this. So in light mode, I actually want to use the accent color, and you can see it change there automatically. Let's go for a lighter shade there. And in dark mode, I want to use the dark blue color, so I'm going to select that there. So now all the pages on my website will have been updated to respect this. So I can click through these and you can see light and dark mode. It's now pink in light, blue in dark. So this is a really nice way to work. Now, if you have a specific page and you want to override the background color, you can do so in here in the inspector. So that's light and dark mode in Elements, and it supports anything that supports a color you can set in light and dark mode. Now let me just go and grab a template. All our core templates have been set up to support light and dark mode out of the box. So if we go ahead and drag one of these menus onto the page, you can see we're in light mode. And now if I go to dark mode, the colors are updated and it's using the dark mode colors. So these are all pre-built, work just great. Again, you can see here, light and dark mode, text colors changing, all set up for your convenience to just work out of the box. And we can obviously go ahead and configure these and change them to anything we want. So we could make this a dark blue in here and even darker blue. There we go. So light mode, dark mode. So this is really great, really customizable, and easy support for automatic light and dark mode. Now, these changes are in your editor, so even if you have your Mac in dark mode, it won't change the view in the editor. You need to click on the dark mode. And what we sometimes see, people run their Mac in dark mode. This is just a bit of a gotcha here and worth knowing. So let's switch dark mode on. So they're in here designing their website and they're like, this looks great. And then when they go to preview, like this, it looks different. And that's because their Mac is in dark mode and they haven't realized that you can set these colors up in here. Now, like I said before, if you don't want dark mode and you want it to look the same, you can just switch this off here. And now when I preview my website, it matches regardless of whether I'm in light or dark mode on my system. So that's light and dark mode in Elements. It's incredibly powerful and easy to use. You can learn more about this in the manual, or if you have any questions, please visit the Real Mac forum and we can answer them there. Thanks for watching this, and I will see you in the next one.